Hey folks, welcome to another Corax and Coffee unboxing video. I'm your host, Pete Steele, and today we are going to be opening up Furnace, an engine building game published by Arcane Wonders and designed by Ivan Lashin in 2021. So if you stick with me, let's take it to the table and see what's in the box. Alright, here we have the Furnace box. I'm actually really excited about this one. I hold this box and I feel like a 19th century fat cat. Although Rockefeller might laugh at me. Have you heard me say that? Components right here, contents right here. Look at that nice factory. Although I'd probably laugh back at Rockefeller and say, ha, joke's on you, I live in a world with penicillin, you didn't. Let's move on. Let's open this up. I do like the top hat. Let's bring those back. And we have the game rules. Game overview. It looks like we have a fairly illustrated itemized list of components right here. And setup. And round of a game with some illustrations and diagrams. And variant rules, two-player game, credits. Yeah, I mean, this is a fairly easy rulebook to get through. You get through this in 10-15 minutes, no problem. Don't know if they're well written, but they're short, which is always nice. And here we have, some things have fallen out of the punch board here, but it's okay. They're in the box. We've got some punch boards. And look at this, we have these gloves and this top hat and this pocket watch here. This is already just outstanding. And they are printed on both sides, and these are nice thick cardboard, well done. And if you look at the edges, they really do not need any trimming with a knife. Very well done punch boards. Looks like you have some sort of heraldic seal there. Some gears, some money, some other tokens. Punch out all these later. And this second punch board. These punch out really easily, by the way. Really easily. Just don't lose any, of course. But mostly money here. A couple of other tokens. All right. Now, we've got these other tokens that have fallen out. I'll show you, and again, all of these cardboard tokens are printed on both sides. And then we have this wooden 1d6 here, 5 on one side, 2 on the other, and a 1 and a 6. So yes, this is a standard d6 die, which is wooden thematic, very nice. And then we have some bags of tokens here. So let's open these up. And these look like they are octagons, wooden octagons that are painted yellow. Those are nice components. And here we have, these are wooden and painted, and they look like these are supposed to be, I don't know if those are bars of silver, or actually those are probably supposed to be iron or steel, realistically. Those are nice wooden components. And we have these black cubes here. Okay, we went with cubes rather than, and I assume these black cubes are something like barrels of oil, although that's total speculation on my part, because I did not read all the contents on the back of the box. But actually, you know what? These could be coal. These totally could be coal, based on my knowledge of the era. But again, you'll have to discover that on your own. Very nice wooden components. And we have a whole bunch of other tokens. And again, these are all wooden components, painted on both sides. And I believe, based on things I've read online about this game, that these tokens are used for placing bids in the game. of various types. And they come in a number of colors to different players. But these actually feel really good to hold. They're fairly light. They're lighter wood, but that's okay. The paint job looks decent. Not awesome, but decent. You can see some paint that went outside the stencil there, or the sponge or whatnot, but that is a very, very minor complaint. Let's be real. Some more cardboard tokens that fell out. We still have those. Whole bunch of storage baggies. Can never have enough of those. And then we have the engine behind this game. See what I did there? This deck of cards. We've got a storage solution. Another token here. Don't want to lose that. We'll put those in baggies after this video. And that's it. So, provided I don't spill my coffee here, let's open up this deck of cards carefully. There it is. And looks like we have some characters. They're industrialists, probably. Looks like you get... How many of these do you get? 5 of these, it looks like. So, we have the whole... So it looks like on the back side you have... backside of the card for the industrialist is a white dude in a beard and a top hat. No shock there. Not great, but no shock. And if you actually look at the cards, looks like you have a female presenting individual there. And a white dude in a beard. Those are a dime a dozen. We have, looks like a male presenting person of color there. White dude and gray mustache. And we have a female presenting person of color here. And that's, looks like the 5. So there's actually some really nice diversity in these cards. Very well done. And then, so these cards here are double-sided. You can see that. And I believe, these cards represent the different, factories, machines, furnaces, engine building equipment that you can purchase or build or both in the game. And I think, based on what I'm seeing, that, there's a standard side. That actually might be the standard side. And then you can upgrade it by flipping a card over to get better production to build your engine with, I think is the idea. The artwork on these cards is fantastic, in my opinion. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, it looks like there's some repeat artwork there, but that's okay. And then if you actually see, these cards have a nice linen finish, but they also have this kind of burnt or colored industrial wear on the edges there. So that is a really nice artistic touch. I certainly will be sleeving these cards to make them last, but the downside of that is you lose the really nice weathered linen finished feel of them, but what can you do? I want my games to last, so I typically sleeve cards. So I don't want to show you every single one of these, but you're getting the general flavor of these, and there's plenty more for you to discover on your own if you choose to purchase your own copy of Furnace. And that is everything that comes in the box. I tend to love engine building games. Abject capitalism during the Industrial Revolution of the United States, that is kind of a mixed bag, I suppose. Pros and cons. We don't need to get into that right now. But engine building is this idea where you have resources in the form of cards or tokens or something else in a game, and you play them in order to get more resources so that you can build upon those to get more resources or more victory points or money or whatever it is. So you're building an engine over the course of phases or turns with an increasing progression to increase your power or wealth or whatever. And all of the different gears of the system, the cogs, work together to either help you increase your influence in the game, marching towards victory, or you might get crushed in the gears of the machine that you designed yourself. That's it for today. Thank you so much, as always, for watching. If you do like our content, please check out our other unboxing videos, check out our podcast, our printed game reviews, and other content at coraxandcoffee.com. Consider becoming a Patreon or subscribing in some other way. Check out our merch store so that we can deliver even more and better content in the future. Thank you so much. I'm Pete Steele. Take care all.